Now, constant second chapter magnetic effect of current. Second chapter students magnetic effect of current. Here, first it is our discussion here that current or electric current produces magnetic effect. Magnetic effect of current. Magnetic effect of current. Current produces magnetic effect around the passes through the wire. Suppose from a wire if current is passing, then a magnetic field is created around the wire in which current flows. It is known as magnetic effect of current. Means current which is passing through a wire behaves like a magnet and it produces magnetic effect, means it attracts another magnet nearby to the wire through which current is passing, or it attracts small pieces of magnetic substances or repel them, which is the property of magnet. So this is the phenomena here known as magnetic effect of current. Means current produces magnetic field around which it passes. So first here in your book magnetic field is given. I am just telling about this. The space surrounding a magnet in which magnetic force is exerted is known as magnetic field. Means if a magnet is there, if a magnet is here and there are north and south poles, then the space within which another magnet or magnetic substance is being either attracted or repelled, means experiences some force, that is known as magnetic field. Magnetic field lines are the lines, imaginary lines which start from north pole and ends to the south pole of the magnet, and here this way around magnet, the magnetic lines you might have seen in various diagrams. It starts from north and ends at south. These are like elastic membranes, they never intersect each other, and likewise so many properties of magnetic lines of force are there. I am not going in detail of that, how magnetic lines of forces and how they are shown around the magnet. We are coming on the magnetic effect of current. So first this effect was studied by Oersted. In 1820, Oersted studied about the magnetic effect of current. He took a wire through which current was flowing. Oersted, a scientist, Oersted discovered this effect. When current is flowing through the wire, this is closed. I am simply making wire. He says if a compass needle is placed below or above or in nearby area through which current is flowing, then this magnetic compass experiences a force on it due to the passage of electric current through the wire. It is compass needle. It is a wire which carries current. So he saw that when current flows from this is direction, suppose this is north, this is south. Okay. So he saw that if current is passing through wire, if it is from passing towards north to south, in direction north to south of the magnetic compass, above the compass needle, then its north pole will deflect towards east. So this law is known as NSOE. Means if current is passed from north to south over the needle, its north pole will be reflected towards east. Another rule is SNOW. Means if current is passed from south to north over the needle, then the north pole will deflect towards west. This was studied by Oersted. And when it becomes below, then NS under, it becomes west, and south to north under the middle, then it becomes east. These four effects were studied by Oersted. Try to understand this. He first took a wire, passed current from this direction north to south over the needle. So then he saw that north pole of the needle deflects towards east. But when he reverses the direction of the current through the wire, means south to north when direction of current is in wire over the needle means needle के ऊपर. माने तार अगर ऊपर है, करंट नॉर्थ से साउथ की ओर जा रही है, तो नॉर्थ को ईस्ट की ओर भागेगा, डिफ्लेक्ट हो जाएगा. और अगर करंट तार में साउथ से नॉर्थ की ओर जा रहे हैं और तार ऊपर है निडल के, तो इसका नॉर्थ पोल वेस्ट की ओर जाएगा, पश्चिम की ओर जाएगा. और अगर उल्टा किया उसने, अगर नॉर्थ से साउथ करंट जा रही है अंडर द निडल, ऊपर से कर दिया तार को, नीचे से कर दिया, ऐसे इसको हटा दिया, इसे कर दिया, तो कहा NS अंडर द निडल, तो नॉर्थ पोल वेस्ट की ओर जाएगा. और SN है साउथ से नॉर्थ अंडर में निडल है, तो ईस्ट की ओर जाएगा. All these effects was studied by Hans Oersted. Students, and by these experiments he concluded that electricity behaves like a magnet. It produces magnetic effect around it, and this effect is known as magnetic effect of current or electromagnetism. So there was one very clever here, which was Ampere, but here not given Ampere swimming rule. He gave one rule for these so many rules, and but here I am not finding in your book, so I am not going to tell that because it is not given here. So students, Hans Oersted first discovered the effect of electricity on magnetic substances placed near the wire through which electric current is passing. And he concluded with some rules which I have given here, so it is not mentioned in your book, but try to understand it, and these are right. Then current carrying conductor. Means if a straight wire is carrying current, then what sort of magnetic field or magnetic lines of forces will be produced? Here, magnetic field pattern due to straight carrying conductor. If a straight wire is carrying current through it, then what pattern of magnetic field will be observed? It is second here. Suppose this is wire. Current is going from below to upward on the blackboard. Then it says that direction of magnetic field on a cardboard, if it is placed here, if a cardboard is placed here likewise, and iron fillings are sprinkled over here this way, then magnetic lines of forces will be observed to have the pattern. It will be, I am making clear circles, one clear circle like this, closed circles this way, current field will be this way. In order, I am making simply one this way, magnetic field will be this way. And in many other loops also, it will be in the same way. So, it was given that if current is going upward, then magnetic field will be anti-clockwise. And if it will be downward, then this magnetic field will be clockwise like this. Clockwise, this way. And the circle clockwise, this way. This pattern is so, and he says that the rule by which it can be understood, there are two rules. One is right hand grip rule, and other is right-handed screw rule. So right hand grip rule, how will you understand it? He says, imagine to hold a wire by your right hand. Imagine I am saying, because if current is passing through the wire, it is not advisable to hold the wire actually. So imagine, he says, imagine to hold the wire. You don't touch the wire because the electric shock you may feel and it may cause you danger. So imagine to hold the wire in your right hand so that thumb is in the direction of electric current. Then curling of the finger represents the direction of magnetic field. Students try to understand it. Right hand grip rule means you are supposed to grip the wire in your right hand and your thumb is in the direction of current. Then curving of fingers. The fingers in which direction? See here, these are anti-clockwise. I have drawn here on the board. Then it will show the direction of magnetic field here. But if current changes, then imagine to grip it, hold it in right hand, thumb is downward because current is from top to bottom. Then the curving of finger represents the clockwise direction of the, which is actually this lines are perpendicular to this. This which I have drawn here, this is this, and lines will be like this. In this case, the magnetic lines will be this way. So try to understand this on which the lines are drawn is perpendicular to the plane of the blackboard here in these two cases. by which I have explained right hand grip rule, which says that imagine to grip the wire in your right hand such that your thumb is in the direction of electric current, then magnetic field direction will be in the direction of the curling of the fingers and perpendicular to the direction of electric current in both cases. This is right hand grip rule, and there is Maxwell right-handed corkscrew rule, which says that you hold a screw in your right hand, which is advancing by your right hand, then the direction in which thumb goes by operating the screw, that will be the direction of magnetic field. It is given in your book. So a screw is here, a screwdriver like this. How should I make it? Suppose here is a screw and here are likewise this way. Here is handle of the screw, which is right-handed. This way it is advancing, then the direction of thumb will give the direction of magnetic field. This way, but anti-clockwise, and here it will be clockwise, perpendicular to this. This is Maxwell right hand screw rule. Thus, these are all about magnetic effect of current and how the direction of magnetic field can be understood by right hand grip rule or Maxwell corkscrew rule. I have explained here as much I can students in class, because on board this three-dimensional figure is very difficult. So whenever we shall meet in class or you will meet with me, we shall explain the working of this right hand grip rule and Maxwell's rule. So let us stop the video over here.